Hello, I'm Buckner, your economics instructor. And in this video, I'm going to walk through how to calculate price elasticity of demand. For the video, we're going to use the data in the following scenario. Specifically, we're going to have pizza changing in price from $12 to $15. And then in response to that change in price, we're going to say you're going to go from buying 10 pizzas per month down to 8 pizzas per month. And then with that data, we're going to calculate the price elasticity of demand. So whenever you're asked to calculate price elasticity of demand, I think the first thing you should do is identify what you have and what you need for the calculation. Specifically, I want you to identify what is the formula for price elasticity of demand, which is equals the absolute value of the percentage change in quantity demanded divided by the percentage change in the price. Now, in some scenarios or in some problems, you're going to be given one or both of these problems, and sometimes you're not given either. In the scenario here, we have no percentage change values for either the price or the quantity demanded. So that leads to our second and third steps in our process to go calculate those values for percentage change in quantity demanded and percentage change in price, and then back up and plug them into step one to ultimately calculate our E. So whenever you're asked to calculate a percentage change value for price elasticity of demand, you want to use what's called the midpoint formula. The midpoint formula for a percentage change is always the new minus the old divided by the new plus the old over 2. So when we look at our quantity demanded, calculating our percentage change, our quantity is going from 10 units to 8. So applying that midpoint formula for percentage change, we have 10 minus 8, then divide that by 10 plus 8 over 2. Now from there, you want to break down your fraction, and that'll give us 2 over 18 over 2, which will then give us 2 over 9, and then 2 divided by 9, 2 divided by 9.
That would be approximately 0.2222.
0.22. You could call that 22%. I will prefer to keep these things in decimal values. So with that value, quantity demanded, back up to step one and plug it in, 0.22. Now for step 3, we just need to go in and calculate our percentage change in price. Again, going from our scenario, we're saying the price goes from $12 to $15. So to calculate that percentage change in price, we again use our midpoint formula, which is going to be 15 minus 12 divided by 15 plus 12 over 2. And again, we want to break down that fraction to get our percentage change value. So it's going to be 3 over 27 over 2, which is going to be 3 over 13 and a half. 3 divided by 13 and a half.
It's approximately 0.2222.
0.22. Take that value, back up to step 1 and plug it in. 0.22. 0.22 over 0.22 gives us a value of 1.0. And that is the calculation of the price elasticity of demand for pizzas for the scenario.